do this thing. Let's do this thing. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's check. This. All right, let's do this. Okay, let's get chat up just in case people show up. If they don't, they don't. All is well with the world. All right, chat, chat, chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. YouTube chat. Boop, 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 boop. My channel. Live. Beautiful. All right, let's do this. Okay, Mr. Nola Southpaw, you ready to see how this stuff sharpens up here? So we're gonna marker the edge so that we can find the correct secondary bevel angle. All right, I think we're all markered up. This knife does not need sharpened, but I just can't help myself. I need to see how it sharpens. Need to see, need to see, need to see. How's it going there this weekend, Mr. Nola? Okay, let's check. Oh, actually, that looks really good. We are set at 15.5 degrees per side. Yeah, that might actually, I think we're going to need to go down just a little bit more than that, actually. Try 15 on the button. Feel pretty good about that. We got basically all of the, there we go, that's a good. We got basically all of the marker off. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Rex 121. The hardest, highest edge retaining steel that you can currently buy on a knife. This is it. And like I said, it was not dull. It was actually far from dull. I've used it for the last week or so. I've broken down, oh my God, every piece of cardboard that I could get my hands on. And it was a dream to use and cut with. I mean, it was never really like popping hair off your arms sharp. Like it didn't pop hairs off. But when you would cut something with it, it would feel as sharp as if it was, if that makes sense. Okay, so we're not hitting the tip. We're gonna, oh, shite. Let's go up a little bit. Still not hitting the tip. Let's go up a little bit more. Where are we at now? 16 degrees. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to go with, 16 degrees. Let's check the other side. Let's see if we're hitting. Oh, yeah. 16 degrees is money on this side. Yep, all day long. Money. That's what we're going to go. 16 degrees per side, edge bevel. We are cutting with a 320 grit work sharp diamond plate. You should really have switched out to a brand new 320, but oh well. What can you do? Too late now. Well, it's not really too late. We'll see how this cuts. Yeah, it's definitely cutting. Oh, nice. How's it going this fine Sunday, Mr. Nola? I'm just sitting here sharpening a knife, waiting for the crazy snowstorm to get here. Let's tighten that up a little bit. Okay. Raylan Vasquez says this is a cool machine, which it is. The Work Sharp Precision Adjust Fixed Angle Sharpening System. Okay, I didn't like that. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, I'll take that. Weldon Carey, how's it going, bro? I'm actually feeling really good about this edge angle here. Definitely cutting metal. I was nervous about how hard this was because this is like 70 HRC, Rex 121, made by Crucible in New York. It is the bee's knees when it comes to edge retaining on a pocket knife. You can see I'm just missing the tip, the tippy tip right there. And we're going to keep cutting till we get the tip, because 16 degrees is good for everywhere else on this blade except for that tiny little smidgen of the tip. As I'm going here at the heel, kind of turning into the cut a little bit, just making sure that we are catching the leading edge of that bevel there. Oh yeah, we're getting a burr. We got a burr there. Not so much at the tip yet, but we're getting there. I am doing fantastic. Just waiting for the snowstorm to get here and snow me in. I have my work computer, so if I do get snowed in, I can at least work and not have to burn any vacation. You know, we get 4 weeks vacation at work, but even though it's burning a hole in my pocket. Of course, I want to use it. Don't particularly want to use it when there's like 8 inches of snow outside and I can't go and do anything anyway. Oh, still not good at the tip yet. This is when it kind of makes me wish that I had like a 150 grit or something, or 200. Okay, we're starting to get a burr here, but we're still missing the tip. Oh, we're gonna get there though. Anybody else in the path of the snowstorm? I know you're not, Nola. You're near. Oh crap! What the heck is the name of that lake? Oh, not Okeechobee. It's oh crap! It's in that song. Why can't I remember the name of that lake? Oh, what's that lake? Crap, Nola. What's that lake that you live nearby? Pontchartrain. Pontchartrain? I think that's it. Bobby Satsva. What is that thing called? This here is what's called the Work Sharp Precision Adjust. It's a fixed angled knife sharpening system, so it locks your blade in, and then you set with this dial here the angle that you want to get, and you can sharpen the one side and flip it over, sharpen the other side, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth till it's good. Lake Pontchartrain. I knew I could remember. I just couldn't remember at that moment. But Lake Pontchartrain. What the heck's the name of that song that it's from? Something Hurricane. I can't remember. It's a country song, and I don't really like country. Oh, we're getting there. Close. Ooh, the low 30s in Louisiana. Holy smokes. That's no bueno. Bet you that's not very often. We're in the low 20s here. I think it might actually be in the teens now that I think about it. It's very, very nipply outside. Whoop, did I say that? Did I say nipple? That's what I get for watching National Lampoon last week. Oh, we're so close. Tiny little bit right there. Still needs cleaned up. Oh my goodness. Well, definitely good luck there, Nola, and anybody else who is in the path of, I can't remember what the name of it was. I was actually watching another YouTuber live streaming people storm chasing the winter storm, which I didn't even know was a thing. But apparently it is a thing. Okay, I think we're going to flip and see how this side goes, and maybe do another hit. Another hit on the other side. This is burring up just fine. I don't know. People say that it is a nightmare to sharpen, but so far I am not seeing that. I did watch Erica's EDC's talk about her sharpening adventure with this steel, and it didn't seem like she had any issues either. So, I don't know. I'll take it. How's it going, Mr. Newhouse? Just sharpening up the Rex 121 Sage 5 here. This is a proper super steel. Like, I have other knives that are, super steels. This is a same model in S30V, CPM S30V, also by Crucible. I have some knives in S90V. I mean, they're super steels, but this is like a true and proper, like, it shouldn't even be a real thing. It's like almost mythical. Like, I probably didn't need to sharpen this for probably months, but I just needed to, I just wanted to try out um, sharpening it up here and see how it was. Because why not? We're curious buggers. All right, I think we still need to catch that tip right there. Yep, let's keep going. Okay, we're starting to get there. Still got to keep going. Keep it going. Anybody have anything they're doing? Anything going on? What's happening out there in the world? Okay, is this thing worth the money? Absolutely, it is. So what did I start sharpening on? I started sharpening on Work Sharp's little pocket sharpener. I actually have it right near here, so let's just grab it. Let's just grab a hold of it. Up, 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 up. There it is. And, it's okay. I mean, it works. It cuts material off, and it makes your knife sharp. It's got 320 grit diamond, 600 grit diamond with little angle guides, rough and coarse ceramic on the top here, and then a leather strop, which I actually scraped off their stropping medium and loaded it up with diamond. But it works for sure. But do I have a steady hand? No, not really. Not for freehand sharpening. This here holds the angle for you, and never in my life did I have such wicked sharp, crazy, like obscenely scary sharp blades as to when I started using this system here. So it absolutely is worth the money. You can get this model here for $60 in the US, and you can get, they have like an upgraded version of this that has more abrasives. So it has, I think, 220, 320, 400, 600, 800, and ceramic, plus a strop in this for, I think it's $120. And then they have for $300, they have like the professional system that has larger stones. It has a metal body instead of this like plasticky stuff. You know, they're definitely worth the money for sure. Right, we're gonna flip it. We're gonna see if we can hit this tip here. Okay, I'm definitely. Oh, Jesus, I'm missing just the tiniest bit of this tip here. So close, so close. Okay, I think we're good. Let's flip her again. This isn't bad at all. This 320 grit diamond is definitely cutting this steel just fine. Is it going as fast as S30V? No, certainly is not. Is it going as fast as, say, S90V? Also, no. It's definitely, it doesn't feel like the diamond is skating, but you can definitely feel that it is significantly harder than what I'm used to sharpening. That is a fact. I need to go a little bit further here on this tip. And I think I'm going to flip it one more time, actually, with this 320 grit. Oh, that is definitely a nice rig, but it is worth more than all your blades combined. Well, I'm a little bit of a weirdo. I started, I mean, I liked pocket knives, but I didn't really start collecting until actually pretty recently. It was pretty much all budget knives, Cibivi, Petrified Fish, Vosteed. This is one of my first knives here. Nice Cibivi riffle. 14C28N. Good blade. But kind of recently with the Rex coming out, it was like, that's really interesting. I do a lot of work with heat treatment of steel and carbide materials and stuff at my work. So because I'm doing that, I do a lot of reading and learning and stuff for work. So it seemed kind of natural that I would start doing it in my free time, I guess. I'm a weird guy. My wife may have called me autistic just this morning. That is factually correct, I believe, but whatever. I feel a decent burr going on. This flipper. I mean, it's not a big burr. It's definitely not burring up big. It's mounted to an 11-pound marble base. Actually, this here is just a like a ceramic tile. I use it for my lock sport base. It's nice and heavy, and I can frickin' stick it down to it. Oh boy. It'd be nice to stick it to a nice metal base or a stone base. We're almost done with this side. I think this is going to be our last flip on the 320 grit diamond. A little bit more at the tip here. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Flipper. You know what? Let's grab, there we go. Wipe off some of that metal dust. Oh boy. I can't decide whether I hope that I'm snowed in tomorrow or not. I mean, it'd be nice to work from home, but am I familiar with WEPS? I'm not exactly sure what that is. What is it? Oh, see my comment above. Oh, yeah. I've actually heard of Wicked Edge. It's the one where you clamp the blade straight up and down and do alternating swipes. I am familiar with the concept. I've never used it. I hear that it's all right. It's just new. It's like the only one of its kind, really, that I know of on the market. You know, this here, you got this one, Cami makes them, TS Prof, Hapstone, Gritomatic. There's just like a bazillion companies out there that make this style. So it kind of is very dummy proof, which is kind of what I was going for when I was buying it. I am in talks with somebody to get a new sharpening system. It's like a TS Prof clone. And we'll see how that works out. The system itself isn't really that important. It's the abrasives that you need to drop the cash on. So that's what the plan is. Get the Prof clone and then drop some coin on good abrasives. But I just could not wait to try this out. All right, I'm starting to feel burr. Let's check that tip. I'm actually feeling pretty good about it. I'm going to hit it for just another couple seconds. And then we are going to flip it and go to 600. Start trying to minimize this burr out. Refine the scratch pattern. Whoop. We fell off there. That's no bueno. All right, feeling pretty good about that. This is Rex 121. Booyah. It was not dull. I got it maybe a week ago yesterday, I think. And I've been using it to cut everything in sight. And it was not dull. It's just I really wanted to see how it sharpened. So that is what we are doing. Okay, let's flipper. Change to 600 grit. We'll start refining this scratch pattern up a little bit. Oh boy. Still kicking in the house. How's it going there, Mr. Not Too Dead? We're just trying to sharpen up the new Rex 121. See how this steel. Oh my goodness! I am literally seeing little chunks of. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe that was pieces of burr falling off, but I think it's just little globs of metal dust. Burr flipped really nice, though. I'll tell you that. Ah, that sounds fantastic, actually. All right, so we're just going to keep refining the scratch pattern and flipping this burr, trying to minimize as much as we can. Yeah, that's flipping very nicely. And we go. I highly recommend Gritomatic silicon carbide 6-inch stones. Works well on Maximet and high carbide steels, which this is one. I think Maximet is like 22% carbide volume. This is like 32%. There's Maximet 24%. Can't remember the exact percentage, but Maximet very similar to this. High vanadium, high tungsten. I don't think there's any cobalt in Maximet, though. I think there might be molybdenum, moly. But that is the idea. We're going to get the Zarok system from them and upgrade to, I'm for sure going to get, I'm pretty positive I'm going to get resin bonded diamond. But, you know, there's a lot to say about CBN, cubic boron nitride metal bonded. We'll see. We'll see how things shake out when it's time to actually buy it. Oh my. You can, wow, look at this. You can literally see just metal dust freaking raining off of the edge of the blade. Okay, let's keep flipping this boy. Oh boy. Burr's flipping nice, I'll tell you that. I actually probably do have a strong magnet around here. Whew, I need a break. I'm actually sweating here. You can tell how fat of a guy I am. Very interesting. Start lightening up on my pressure. Yeah, she's flipping back and forth nice and easy, that's for sure. Whew. Butterfingers. Nope, we still got a pretty decent burr here. Oh. Wonder. Window Geek. The name of the sharpening rig is the Worksharp Precision Adjust. Runs about $60 here in the US. Comes with 3 abrasives. You got a 320 grit, 600 grit diamond, and a fine grit ceramic. I think it's somewhere around 1,500 or 2,000 grit or so. That's ceramic. It's very fine. You do need to replace the diamonds every once in a while. They cost about $8 a piece from Worksharp. They last a good long while, and they're cheap as chips. Cheap as chips, I say. Lady Locks in the house. Doing something a little different today. Tell you what, let's grab something to look at the edge here. Oh, grab a loop. Trying to remember where I put it. Where's my loop? There's my loop. Take a look at this edge, see if we can see that burr. Ha ha, loop. Boy. Well, let's wipe that off because that looks like absolute shit with metal dust all over it. Okay. That burr is actually extremely small. Okay. I am not 100% happy with this tip though. Feels like I got it, but it almost feels like there's a little low spot in between the tip edge, the leading edge of the tip, and right behind it. And it looks that way actually on both sides. I think I'm going to leave it though. I don't think that I'm going to go any deeper, and maybe we'll catch it on the next sharpening. Kind of something you'll do also if you, let's say, chip this blade. You may not want to chase that chip back up to the spine. You may want to get out as much as you can and leave it for the next sharpening or two. Just so that you don't remove too much material all at once and greatly reduce the life of your blade. Nola, you sharpen your blades by getting new ones. Yeah, see, you don't do that with this kind of knife. These things are too expensive to buy new ones every time. That is for sure. All right, we're going to take really light passes here. Just moving the burr from side to side, hoping to minimize it, get it to fall off as much as possible. Alright, I think we're going to flip to the ceramic now and see about getting this burr completely removed. Alright, that's it. We're going to switch. Alright. Something I don't do as much as I should. Wipe off my diamond plates. Put it away dirty like a freaking animal. Here's something else we'll do right now while we're thinking about it. Haha. I knew I had one in my pocket somewhere. You see, I put it away without cleaning it. And this is how you clean ceramic sharpening stones with an eraser. That is a pro tip for sure. Beautiful. Good as new. Alright. Burr is flipping, that's for sure. Yep. Oh my. Boy, I hope this is, hope I don't have to resharpen this. I don't know, this was a lot easier than I expected it to be. Oh, Jesus. We're hitting stuff. We're hitting stuff. Man down. We disconnected. Man down. Get out the way. Move. Get out the way. Move. Oh, yeah, I did it. Why resharpen? Okay, because I'm nervous that I screwed it up because it's, I kind of expected to work a lot harder at this. I expected this to fight and take a long time to burr up and me to be having my diamonds skate off of it, and it just to be really hard. And it didn't really feel that way. The only little curveball was the slightly uneven grind from the factory, which actually, you know, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure that they, you know, someone takes this to the belt grinder to sharpen it up. So I'm pretty sure that they're all slightly different. All right. I'm going to test this edge here in a second just to see what's up. When I do that, I do not take it out of the clamp. That way, if I need to keep going, it's still in the clamp right where it was. Okay. Let's get something that we can cut with this. Let's find some maybe newspaper style print. Oh yeah, this'll do. Oh yeah, this'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Maybe if I can get. Uh, pieces of print. Okay. Oh, it's butter, baby. Butter. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh my God. Oh, money. Absolute money. Oh, that's beautiful. Check that edge. Oh. Oh, it's stupid sharp. Oh my God. Oh, money, baby. Money. We are going to polish the edge up just a little bit more, but we are not going to do anything like ridiculous with it, like mirror polish this edge or anything, because there's something very specific about Rex. Well, let's give a little science lesson while we got people, a captive audience. Let me grab, where are you? Papers at? The papers. While we have a captive audience, let's grab some scientific paperwork here. Not that. That is not it. That's the paperwork for S30V, S90V, paperwork for Jimmy Longs. See, this is the problem with like being a little weird like me, is that you have so much stuff that you can't. Oh, my dogs. My dogs had it. Data sheet for Rex 121. So it's mostly iron, like 60% iron, but you have 3.4% carbon, which is what makes it a steel. Carbon and iron make steel. But you have a lot of, it's basically these four elements right here: 4% chromium, 9.5% vanadium, 10% tungsten, and 5% molybdenum. Those are all carbide forming steels. So these, whenever it's being heat treated, combine with the carbon and form chromium carbides, vanadium carbides, molybdenum tungsten carbides inside of a cobalt matrix with the steel. And what happens is those carbides are very almost sand grains inside of the grains of the steel. So as you're cutting with the steel and it's wearing and the steel's wearing away, the carbides are left behind and it leaves almost a serrated edge because there's a whole bunch of exposed carbides, which are like grains of sand. So it's like a really microscopic sandpaper edge, which makes it super toothy and makes it cut really good for a super long time. And that is what is so special about this steel. Dang, Ray, you're about to transition into an OnlyFans episode. If I thought people would listen to me, I would. I'm a freaking 260-pound, bald, white guy. Ain't nobody wants to hear what I gotta say, or especially see what I look like. This is what my brother asked. He's like, "You ever gonna do like stuff on YouTube where you actually like show yourself?" I'm like, "Hell no, nobody wants to see me. At least as of right now. Maybe one day. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm to a point in my life where I'm not really looking to impress anybody. Oh, this is turning out freaking fantastic. We're gonna try and cut some paper towel here in a second, and we're gonna see if this is actually as sharp as I think it is. Okay, let's grab some paper towel. How do we want to do this? Let's just do it the ghetto way. That's fine. Okay. All right, that's pretty sharp. I'll take it. I'll take it. Not super easy to cut with this monster weight hanging off the back. Let's do one more polishing pass, and then we're going to stop because we don't want to polish it too much, because the problem with those carbides is if you polish too many of them out, you'll end up with just the steel on the edge, and then it gets slick like glass, and they call it glassing out your edge. So you don't really want to do that, but I just want to make sure that I got this burr removed completely. Oh, this is so nice. Oh my God, I love this knife so much. My wife loves me extra special this year. I'll tell you what, loves me more than I deserve. I say it all the time, and that is a fact, Jack. You can see what I didn't want to do because I did it with this blade, my first Spyderco knife. I was very impatient to sharpen it, and I didn't really know what to do about where this grind ends. So on a Spyderco knife, there's just this plunge grind here, and it just meets up with the blade. And there's no choil, there's nothing there, to be the edge of the sharpening. Like at the point, you can get a nice sharp tip. Here, you really can't. There's nothing you can really do. And when I started out sharpening my first Spyderco, I couldn't figure out how to get it. So I cut my own choil. And I didn't want to do that with this knife because this knife is, $150. That's not that bad if I just turn it into a beater knife or whatever. But this one, my wife paid good money for. So we want this guy to last a long time. Super, super, super edge retaining steel. Like it's the kind of steel that you really only need to sharpen like once every 6 months if you're doing stuff like I do, which is just opening Amazon packages and the occasional letter from the DMV or your electric bill. Other than that, I'm not doing anything with a knife. I'm not, cutting anything that's hard or tough or anything like that. People are like, "Well, when you get this, you got to be careful when you're opening boxes and stuff. You got to worry about staples." I'm like, dude, I ain't opening no packages that have staples in it. Like, what do you think I do? I'm an office warrior. I go to work every day. I sit at a computer and I answer the phone and do work on the computer and think about how parts are going to be machined and how much it's going to cost to do that. Other than that, I'm definitely not opening like furniture boxes that have staples and crap in it. All right. Let's just see. Whoa. Whoa. Just lost all the hair on that arm. Oh, that's beautiful. Very nice. It is sharper than it was when it came from the factory. That is for darn sure. That's awesome. Oh, it's so stupid sharp. Oh my goodness. I think, did I get the entire burr? Let's check. This is how you can check for a burr. You can run your fingernail down the blade, just here, like such. And it should feel like you're skating across glass. Should be no rough spots, nothing that catches. And I kind of do it on the sides as well, left and right side, just to make sure that there's no hang-ups or anything like that, which there is not. So outstanding. Let's clean this blade off and then get a good representation of what it actually is, because cutting with a giant weight hanging off the back is not ideal, that's for sure. So let's get an alcohol wipe. There we go, alcohol. All right. Okay. Another little tip, if anybody gets this knife, definitely get some kind of oil, mineral oil or knife pivot lube or something that you can put on this blade, because it is obviously not stainless. So you definitely want to put something on it to it's stupid sharp. Oh my goodness. Try the weight of the blade. That'll do. I'm sure I'll get better at sharpening this material as we go, but it is absolutely sharp. Awesome. Let's oil this guy up, and then we can let everybody get back to their wonderful Sunday. I asked earlier if there was anybody in the path of the snowstorm, which I am. Is there anybody else out there in the path waiting to get buried? They're figuring 6-8 inches here where I am. All right, let's do one drop on each side. Be careful, obviously, when doing this, because you can absolutely slice yourself up, which I haven't done recently, but I cut myself all the time, freaking just playing with it, just flicking it and spinning it around in my hand, because of course I'm a little bit autistic. My wife said so this morning. Where did I get myself lately? Yeah, right there. I always like B's blades. He says, don't cut yourself, keep a Band-Aid handy. Yeah, it's good advice whenever you collect knives and mess with knives and all that stuff. Ray done pulled out the baby oil. Not baby oil, EDC oil. I'm assuming, I think it's just some kind of synthetic. I think it's synthetic. God, who the hell knows? Food grade, non-toxic, protectant and lubricant for metals and wood. I don't know. I think I got it off eBay or something. Very. I'm assuming it's kind of similar to just mineral oil, probably. Oh boy, let's check the chat because I got too involved here and my brain wouldn't allow it. Oh, Lady Locks is still here. Thanks so much for coming, Lady Locks. I know this isn't your guys' kind of content, but I just figured, I don't know. I've been trying to do all of the things that make up me on the channel. So picking locks, collecting knives, talking about stupid, nerdy, metal, sciencey stuff, and amateur radio. Those are like all the things that make up who I am. So I just thought that would be kind of cool to come on, chat with people, talk to myself for a little while, and sharpen up this very, very special steel and present from my wonderful, beautiful, loving wife. Look at that edge. Oh my God. That is just stupid sharp. Oh, she loves me so much. Oh, beautiful. Anyway, we'll let you all get back to your life there. Jan Klaus, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Just sharpening some stuff up here. So anyway, I think I'm actually going to try and do this anytime that I sharpen a knife up, just so that I can have people ask questions about it, whatever. Because this kind of product, a fixed angled system, definitely makes it so that anybody, even somebody who's doesn't know how to sharpen a knife, can sharpen a knife and get really, really good results with like basically no training. You can literally watch one YouTube video like this one and go and sharpen yourself a knife. I mean, it's just, you just clamp it up, mark it with a marker, check as you're swiping, and adjust your angle till you hit the entire bevel, and then just sharpen one side until you can feel the burr on the opposite side. So you're going to sharpen the top and then feel the bottom like this, away from the blade like this, and feel for a burr. So you'll feel it start to get start catching your finger as you're pulling across it. It'll catch the fingerprint grooves on your finger as you're pulling this way. Once you get a burr over the whole blade, flip it over. Hit this side until you feel the burr flip to the other side. And then you can switch to the next highest grit. Do it till you feel the burr. Flip it till you feel the burr. And then you're just going to keep flipping it back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until you feel the burr start to disappear. Once the burr just starts to disappear, switch to your ceramic and keep going until you can't feel the burr anymore. And once you can't feel the burr anymore, you're done, my friend. Then it's time to just take your knife out and admire how freaking stupid sharp it is. Anyway, everybody have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye-bye.